Of course, all 50 states have started easing restrictions aimed at stopping the spread of the coronavirus. But some that move too quickly are starting to see an uptick in cases. North Carolina is an example. On Saturday alone, the state reporting more than 1,100 new cases. That's a single-day record for that state. NBC's Ellison Barber joins us now from Durham. So North Carolina now in phase 2 of its reopening plan. Has this spike in cases given officials any pause about moving forward? What are you hearing there?
Not as far as we know. Now, in the past, Governor Cooper has said that he will keep looking at the data, monitor it, and if he needs to make adjustment to their planned phases, that he will do that. A spokesperson with the governor's office told us this morning that Saturday's uptick shows why they believe it's important that their approach to moving forward is slow and also cautious. On Saturday, the total number of new reported cases was 1,107. That is the highest day-over-day increase this state has seen. Sunday, that number dropped to 497. Today, it is up at 742. The state's health secretary called Saturday's uptick notable and concerning, but she didn't give any reason or any indication as to what they think might be behind that dramatic uptick. They did say, though, within the state's health department that epidemiologists are looking at what perhaps caused this uptick to see whether or not they can figure out any significant contributing factors. The mayor of Durham, where we are now, he thinks testing could have had something to do with it. Listen here.
So I think that while there were 1,000 cases, there were also 16,000 tests, the largest we've had. And I think that part of the reason is we're just testing more. So we're seeing the amount of cases that we have in a more accurate way. But still, we know that we have lots of different cases for lots of different reasons. And one of the things I think we're all worried about as we reopen is that people aren't going to continue to take these social distancing rules and other important practices seriously. And I think that'll be threatening to us and threatening to all of us. And we have to make sure that we're still continuing to do that.
North Carolina started phase 1 of their reopening process on May 8th. Phase 2 started 3 days ago. The current guidelines, current proposal, if you will, that we have from the governor says that phase 2 will last at least 4 to 6 weeks. Chris?
Ellison Barber in North Carolina for us. Thank you for that.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.